All right. And now it's time for Sunday night news and nonsense. And actually, it's Saturday night because Toss is going to be doing something tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow, Toss?
I got lots to do, and anyway, let's go right into the nonsense because I am fired up.
Alrighty then. Well, before we do that, everybody knows the Ubuntu Edge campaign ends, fails to reach that $32 million target. But the good news is that even though we're not going to be seeing the Edge, Ubuntu Touch will be hitting the market, I believe, next month. All right, some more news. Windows 8 plus TPM, that is Trusted Platform Module. Germany warns of loss of control. Matter of fact, I saw a video on YouTube about this yesterday. This is making a lot of news. Apparently, a lot of people are losing faith and trust in Microsoft because now there's an NSA backdoor. Well, actually, I understand there's been an NSA backdoor in Windows since the NT platform first came out, but this is now spreading more fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Luckily, we don't have any backdoors in our Linux systems that the NSA can easily peek into. So is this going to cause more of an adoption for people to try Linux? We don't know, but they are concerned that because of these backdoors and these different technologies, this could cause potential downtime with their systems. And so we may be seeing Germany doing a lot more switching to Linux. And then more news where Microsoft is concerned. Apparently, stock went up 6% for Microsoft when Ballmer announced he is going to be going within the next 12 months. And everybody knows that Vista and Windows 8 were under his watch, and these were the biggest fumbles that they've had. As a matter of fact, Windows 8 sale numbers made Vista look like a winner. Wow. Okay, now also we know that Microsoft has really failed where tablets and smartphones are. Microsoft's online failures, for instance, with their Bing search engine, that isn't doing anything. Pretty much, the shares. I can't remember where they had that in this article here, but apparently the shares for Microsoft from the time that Ballmer started to the prices per share right now is actually lower. So Microsoft is seriously losing money. But on the other hand, Google has and Apple have higher costs per share. Yeah, here it is. For over a decade, Microsoft has largely declined in real value. Its rivals, Apple, currently at $501.42 per share, and Google at a mind-boggling $871.29 per share. And it was $35.62 on when Microsoft stock closed when Ballmer took office, and now it is at $32.39. Wow. Okay, and I'll go ahead and pass the mic now at Toss for the nonsense report.
Gee, another Microsoft bashing show. Why not? Here we go. Spatry, you are incorrect. The Windows 8 smartphone is the number 2 selling smartphone. Not here, in Latin America. Oh wait, now I know why. That's actually true, but then there's like a side note. They're giving away free mojitos with the contract. No wonder it's number 2 selling.
You're full of it.
I don't know why it's number 2 down there. I guess Nokia has a very good marketing campaign. That part is true. I was just joking about the mojito part. But I guess congratulations to Nokia. Anyway, well, speaking of Microsoft, you did mention that CEO Steve Ballmer is announced he will retire within 12 months. Well, at least he is leaving on a high note, Windows 8. All right, let's see. What else do I have? Spencer, you might like this. Apparently, some entrepreneurs, in case you cannot get enough coffee, they have invented a caffeine spray that you spray on your skin to give you that boost. I don't know what they're calling it. Of course, you need to be careful where you spray it. you might get a little bit too much of a boost. So, but that's coming at a website near you.
Caffeinol.
I like that. Caffeinol, very good. Here's another one you might like, going down my list here. Apparently, scientists have invented a non-hangover beer, meaning something in the beer, in the chemical or whatever, the composition, you can drink all you want, but you will not get a hangover the next morning. I'm confused. I thought that was the point.
Oh, goodness. I haven't had my last hangover since December 2nd, 2009. I don't think I'd want to put that to the test.
Good for you, Spatry. Okay, what else do I have here? In other research news, apparently the size of your car affects how you drive. Apparently, there is some correlation where a bigger car equals bigger egos. Yeah,
What
it's
about
the
a
size of
small...
your engine. Yeah.
Hey, apparently you don't see how people drive down here in South Florida. These guys with these small cars, I mean, hell, you're driving around down in Miami on the interstate at night, and, all of a sudden, this small little tiny Lamborghini, they're doing 120 miles an hour, and it's bumper traffic, and they're weaving in and out and everything. Goodness gracious.
Well, that's not an ego, that's stupidity. All right. Let's see what else I have here. Okay, well, these next two headlines, Spatry, the headlines pretty much, the titles.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
The titles say it all, and I'll leave it to your imagination. But here comes the first one. This is the actual news. Goat manure pile catches fire, stinks up Vermont town.
Oh,
Apparently,
good thing you didn't bring up the dinosaur poo again.
No, but of course it catches fire. It's horse stable. But no, apparently a pile of goat doo-doo spontaneously combusted at a nearby farm. You know what's funny about this besides the title? I have a vision of 300 goats going after they see the fire, they go, meh, fire. Let's see. Yeah. Bare-breasted woman crashes motorcycle on Milwaukee highway. No, really? I wonder who was distracted.
Was this during Bike Week or something?
I don't know. It probably was. And of all
Yeah,
places, Milwaukee.
Well, yeah, I used to live in Milwaukee, and they've got Harley Davidson. Hell, they've got more breweries than they have churches there, for crying out loud. But great if you love beer, because every restaurant you go to has its own microbrewery and everything. And I'll tell you what, some really good beer, folks. So if you're a beer lover, you want to go to Milwaukee. Gotcha.
There you go. And finally, the Toronto mayor had a special guest, Hulk Hogan. I guess he challenged him to arm wrestling, and the Hulkster lost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Hulk, he's getting up there in age, but he's still pretty big. I think what happened was, Patrick, the Hulkster drank too much of that Milwaukee beer, and he wasn't quite up to the challenge.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, yeah. Well, yeah, he is getting up there in years and everything, and while he's still maybe a big person, hey, these people are going to eventually stop in, and well, that's a cool deal. Anything else?
That is it for the nonsense news for this week. So unless you have something else you would like to add, my son is actually sitting on the lazy boy going, "Come on, finish up already."
I guess you must be planning on doing some Halo tonight, hey?
Well, we need to go out. He wants to get a snack, and then he wants to come back and play his Black Ops stuff. Jeez, enough already, the killing. Come on.
All right, I'd like to thank Ironclaw, Matthew Moore, Pinkcast, Shaggy Toad Tudo, and thank you, Toss, for joining us. Wow, I can't believe the number of people in the listening room. Geez, we've got 2 football teams worth of people in here, plus cheerleaders. We've got a huge turnout tonight. Wow, well, guess what? Next week, we're going to have another Linux Zoo crew, and it'll be my 45th birthday, too. Yeah, my mom was looking at me. She says, "What do you mean you're going to do a show on your birthday?" I says, "Well, hey, I'm going to sit at home and do a show. At least I can be home, be sober, have fun with my Linux family here." So we will be having a Zoo Crew next week. For those of you who have me on G+, you will be getting a notification of the event. And of course, we will be announcing the LDC giveaway for September. So you'll definitely want to tune in to find out what it is the Linux distro community will be giving away in September. So be sure to join us next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, UTC -5, and you'll find out what that is, and you'll also find out what our topic is going to be. Thank you, all of you, for joining us. And we will see you next week, same time. Ciao.